Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So in today's episode, I believe we are going to try to find ourselves some more work. We do have a couple of enemy holdfasts here that we still need to check out. That's not one, I don't know why I hovered over that. But these two are, and so we're going to see what's there before maybe heading to Schnellen to find some work. We also have Grubenfest, where we've sort of been going to and from as well. We did hear a rumor of some sort of enemy holdfast with treasure in the area. However, we didn't really find anything that matched the description. They did say southwest, and we weren't able to find it in the southwest. However, there is still some stuff unexplored, so it might be worth looking into that as well. In terms of our party, I've put some people back in. Kali was sitting out. He's going to be back in. His armor is a bit beat up, but so is everybody's, so nothing I can really do there. I've also taken our archers and put them in slightly better armor and given them slightly better headgear. So at this point, most of them are high enough level where the fatigue hit from this armor is pretty much insignificant. So I figured I'll start getting them into better gear as well. I'd eventually like to get them into like lamellar harnesses even if you know, we have good enough gear to do that. That is a very big fatigue hit though. That's double what their current one is, more than double. But it's also double the armor, so it might be worth it. Let's see what the crumbled fortifications got going on. We did just take care of this one here, so we've only got 2 left in this area, and then we can head north. I do see footprints here. They look a bit orcish. No, they look a bit skeleton-like. So I'm thinking we got undead here. Are we ready for this? I think we are. Let's go ahead and just run right in. Alright, so yeah, we got a bunch of zombies and a necromancer. And at least one ghoul, or geist, excuse me. We also have a fallen hero. So obviously the necromancer is going to be our primary target here. It looks like I can hit basically anybody. They're all in range. He's got heavy armor. I don't think our bows are going to be of much use against him. So I'm just going to take a shot at the necromancer and see where that ends up. Let's see. They're not in your range yet, so why don't you wait? Christopher... let's see. 5%, it's not very good. We'll take a 55er there. Apparently that was so far off it didn't even bother to let the animation finish. Let's have everybody with a ranged weapon wait, and everybody with a melee weapon can just relax for now. Oops. That was a mistake. You can still throw once, so we won't end your turn yet. Okay. So come at us, zombies. There are 18 enemies, so this is not going to be easy by any means. Dealing with these two are going to be important as well as dealing with the necromancer. Obviously the geist can cause us all sorts of resolve issues, and the fallen hero can cause all sorts of HP issues, you know, cutting our heads off and whatnot. Whoa! I always forget that they can move ridiculous distances when they're direct controlling them like that. So that is a problem, obviously. We'll have to try to focus fire him down so that we can continue or start our spear wall. Alright, let's have you take a shot here. Oh, come on. You guys really need to start hitting your targets. Great. We're off to a fantastic start. So Jost, unfortunately, you're not going to get to throw any of those axes. I kind of need you to start killing that guy off. Let's see. Ram. Thank you for finally hitting this guy. Alright. So what are they going to do? Looks like he's going to attack here a couple of times and miss all of them. Really trying to get rid of this dude. 95 or 35. I'm going to put him down because I really want to get my spear wall going. And if somebody's up on us like that, I can't exactly do that. You guys are really making this look difficult. That's the best chance to hit. Okay. Let's have you take a shot at him as well. There's another hit, finally. Okay, and I think that is pretty much it for our spears. I'm going to go ahead and get his axes back out and throw them at this fallen hero, and it looks like he will hit for a little bit of damage there. That was a much, much better hit. Much worse armor, though, obviously. So I think the Necromancer is going to hide behind that rock, or that boulder, meaning we're probably going to have to go after him. I don't know that our archers are going to have much luck shooting over it, because he is at about 35% now. However, he did have people standing in front of him before, so that might improve. Meanwhile, they're finally going to start testing our spear wall. Hopefully it can hold out for a while, so we do have quite a few enemies that we have to work through. Let's see, you guys have covered him up pretty well, so... Wow, how did you miss both of those? At least you managed to hold him back. So we've got a second Geist and a third Geist. That's going to make this interesting. They're not hard to kill, but you do need to be able to hit them, and that is the hard part, I guess. 5% with ranged weapons is not very high, obviously. This is going to be a problem, because we can't afford him to be taking up any space on our spear wall. At least not when we go to redeploy it, so we've got to put him back down. Let's have you wait in case anybody else gets through. 40%. 5 and 5. I'm going to go after the Necromancer. Apparently that was way off. That missed completely. Let's have you take a shot at him as well. It's going to miss 2. Why don't you throw an axe at that one? If we get lucky, then that's one less Geist to deal with. So far, so good, holding him off. Chipping away at his armor as well. That is a lot of moves. That's like triple the normal amount. Sure, shoot him. I guess that still works. So I don't know if these guys are going to test the spear wall. I mean, I would like it if they did, but that doesn't seem very intelligent for them. I think they'll probably sit at this distance and just harass us with resolve damage, but we'll see. And so far, so good on the spear wall. If that holds, we'll be in pretty good shape. Obviously, this is the situation where spear walls can really come through for you. This and dealing with Nox errors, spear wall is really, really good. And so far, it's working flawlessly. Let's have you throw at him. Unfortunately, you missed. Go ahead and get your axe out. And that'll be it for your turn. Just destroyed that guy's headgear. And yeah, so far the spears are hanging in there. They are doing their best to protect the Necromancer, which is smart of them, but I don't know how long that strategy is going to work for them. Over here, I'm a bit tempted to have Bran engage. I wouldn't mind him getting after this guy. Unfortunately, if he moves... no, I do still get a swing. But that would open up a hole in my line. His spear would technically protect that. But that would allow them to move... Well, no, it wouldn't allow them to move anywhere that they couldn't already move. I'm going to try it. I need to get rid of this guy. So we're going to put a big hit on him. If that hit him in the armor rather than the helmet, that probably would have... or it may have killed him. Put him back in the dirt for like the 3rd time. And let's see. They're going to go after his resolve. And his... Oh boy. They broke Casper. That's not good. Wow. They just will not let that guy stay down. Vlad. Do me a favor and kill that one. Okay. Let's see. 63%. 63. That's still 5. Put a shot on him. If we can get rid of that guy, I might be able to advance this flank forward to deal with those. So we'll put a couple shots his way. He doesn't have very good armor either, so I don't mind shooting arrows at him. Let's see. You know what, Mieszko? Well, actually, this is... Is it a free shot, though? No, it's technically not, because it still does cost me a little bit of AP. And if I want to move, for example, to engage that guy, I need that AP. So swap weapons, step here. And oh great, he's gonna dodge it. But yeah, I gotta get rid of these guys. If I can't get rid of them, then we're gonna have a lot more of this stuff happening. Which is not good because my spear wall is completely collapsed. He's gonna try to retreat and possibly take damage in the process. And obviously that's gonna open up a big hole in my line as well. So Joss, go ahead and get your axe out. Why don't you start chopping away at that guy? That's a nice hit. The rest of the spear wall's hanging in there. The Geist are gonna get another wave of morale hits on us in a second though. So we'll see if anybody else starts to flee. And really that's gonna be our biggest issue, is people starting to run away. Let's start attacking. We can't hold back forever. Lay into him. He actually doesn't have any armor, so even though it looks like he's got chainmail on, it's destroyed. It looks like he will sneak a hit through on us, though. They try to keep him out of there. I'd like to move our guys into that spot, if I can. I'm going to move you here. And there's one Geist. Jacques, let's move you in here, and I'm going to focus on the fallen hero. Merrick, you're going to make a break for those three. And then let's see, Bram, can you finish him off? Not quite. Not quite. Alright, so Casper's going to flee. He did get away without taking any hits, though. So that's kind of good. Hopefully we get him back sooner than later. Jorah's going to move in here. Can't quite finish that guy off, but he's basically dead at this point. He'll get another swing at us, or two apparently. And then we should be able to wipe him out. Yeah, I didn't see who they went after there. Well, 95, why not? Over here, I think it's time that Alexander swapped weapons. So I'm going to go ahead and get the axe out. And then move him to here. And then let's chop this guy down, maybe? Christopher, I'm going to hop you up on the high ground. And 51, yeah. Start helping Merrick out. Because Merrick's going to have to fight all three of those guys. Alright, so that's one down and two down. And ooh, he's oozing something. Alright, so Mieszko with a kill there. And I'm going to move him into this spot. He is a bit vulnerable without that shield, but he can engage this Geist from there. So that's what I'm hoping he'll be able to do. And then Jost only has one target, so he'll keep working on this guy. Looks like Bram will take a hit there, but it really didn't do, it literally didn't do anything. We are going to need to keep the pressure on the Necromancer though, because that fallen hero can be brought back, and probably will be if we're not quick about dealing with him. Alright, so let's see. Finish him off if you don't mind, and then... Oh, okay. Get both of them then. So he's dead. We'll start moving you over toward the Necromancer as well. Let's take some pressure off of Bram. And I'm going to move you here. He'll trap both of those guys in that position. You can finish him off. And he has Berserk, but apparently he's too fatigued to swing his weapon again. So he's just going to rest. And you're back in the fight. That's good to see. What's he going to do? He's going to direct control this guy. I thought for sure he was going to bring back that fallen hero, but apparently not. So there's two more zombies on the battlefield. Oh, and the fallen hero, and another zombie. That was quite a few of them. Yikes. Bram is taking some hits. We're going to need to help him out. Okay, I'll take that. Put a shot this way as well. Nicely done. Let's have you get rid of him. Oh, nice. That should keep him down. And with Berserk, you'll get to go again, so you can lay into this guy. Jorah, finish... Oh, I guess you didn't finish him. Unfortunately, we destroyed that helmet, so we can't loot it now. And his armor was already destroyed. So no loot from that guy. Mieszko, get rid of the Geist, because he's the biggest threat, and then since you have Berserk as well, you can attack once more. Finish him off. And then that'll let me move Casper up. He's gonna... That was weird. We got attack on him for some reason. I don't know what that was about. You know, it was almost like he was trying to flee. Okay, so a couple more hits there. Let's get you over there to help out. Make sure that fallen hero stays down. And then... You don't probably get rid of him quicker, so do that. Casper, good job. Bram, let this guy have it. Nicely done. Surprised he's not fleeing. Looks like he's going to bring a couple zombies back. Oh, actually, one of the fallen heroes as well. And then, as always, we're going to get a couple zombies just rezzing on their own. Although that's quite a few of them. I don't know if he's having some effect on that. Let's see. Go ahead and shoot at him. There's no risk of hitting a friendly. This guy just does not want to die. Alright, yeah, take a shot there. Good job. He should be nearly dead. Like, one more hit should deal with him. Then we'll move in and give the Necromancer something to think about. That should pretty much force his hand into melee combat to where he won't bother with anything else. I'm going to move you forward and have you finish this guy off. And then you can slide over. Let's see, Jost, you've only got one target, so go ahead and hit him. Kali, good job. And yes, now we're into melee combat. He's going to have a little bit too much on his plate to worry about rezzing people at this point. And we'll have Casper finish this guy off, or at least try. Merrick's only got one target over here right now, so he's going to start beating him up. There we go. Let's move you here. Bram, you're going to step forward and then hammer the hell out of that guy. And now the Necromancer's going to take some swipes. Let's see, how many this time? 2? That's not so bad. I can live with 2. Why don't you wait? Let's have you take a shot over there. Of course. Even on the 52%, we still hit our own guy. 41, that's not going to be any better. So we need to start getting some help to them over there, because that's where the fight really is at this point. Jacques should be able to get to the Necromancer on the next turn. Let's start moving you up that way as well. We'll have you step forward, and you should be able to finish him off. I'm reluctant to move everybody that way, though, because these zombies are going to continue to come back until we deal with him. He doesn't have great armor, but he does have some armor, so it's going to take us a little while to get through that. Also, Merrick's kind of taking his time over there, hitting that guy in the helmet rather than the body. So let's have a little bit of a defensive pocket right here, just to ensure that any zombies coming back in that area don't give us too much trouble. It looks like they might be done, actually. Yeah, they might be done. I don't know that they're going to be coming back anymore. So Jacques, why don't you lay a hit on him there. You can fall back as well. You know what? That's pretty crowded over there at this point. You can just hang out. Yeah, Casper, fall back. I will move you over there because you have the ability to attack over people. And then let's see. Kali, can you get him? There we go. And so if Merrick can finish this guy off this turn, the battle will be over. Unfortunately, he couldn't. So you guys can all relax. If you want to, I guess you can take a shot. It's risky, but hitting these guys isn't really going to necessarily hurt them. And there's always the potential of that happening. So, wow, Deadly Harvester. A legendary flail. Oh, man. I don't know who we're going to give this to, but we got to give it to somebody. And then we did get some cool stuff. This will also complete our ambition, and then this treasure will hopefully sell for quite a bit. Alright, so that was definitely worth the trip. Let's head to Schnellen and sell some of this stuff, and we'll restock. And of course look for some work as well. We do need to keep money coming in, obviously, but the treasure that we just picked up might be enough to do it. It is nighttime, so I guess we'll look at the contracts and then walk around outside for a while. 2240, huh? 2440. Defend. Okay, I wouldn't mind doing that. I'm not going to accept it quite yet, though. And then let's see. Not nearly as good of pay on this one. I'm going to haggle. He's not willing to budge. So we're getting less than 2,000 for this. They want me to escort somebody to Schweikhoff. I don't really want to do that right now, but I'm not going to decline it. I will buy everybody around while we're here. Of course, Jorah's drunk. He always is. And then we're going to wait until dawn so that we can sell this stuff. And did we get any level ups off of that? No. No, we did not. Alright, so daylight should be coming any minute there. Hopefully they'll give us a fair price on this stuff. That's not as good as I would have hoped. Let's see. That's, yeah, not great either. None of these are particularly great. So I'll get rid of the weapons, because frankly the weapons are worthless to me anyways. But I'll keep the valuables, because they will apparently net me more elsewhere. That did give us a decent little sum of cash. I will grab some grain, maybe some bread, since that seems like a fair price for bread. No tools. We could use tools. And you know what? That's not the worst price I've ever seen on medical supplies, so I'll grab some of those as well. Now, who gets this flail? I would give it to Bram, but of course he's using the legendary hammer that we picked up. So, maybe Kali? I'm not sure. Kali's been with us longer than Jost has. Jost is level 6, Kali's level 8. Let's see. 43 kills to 21, yeah. I'm gonna give it to... Let's see. It is less effective against armor. However, it's more likely to hit people in the head. I'm gonna do it. We'll at least try it out. It might become like a situational weapon for us, but I want to at least give it some game time. Or gameplay. So I think we're done here. Let's go ahead and accept this contract. That's pretty good pay for us just basically standing here and fighting somebody. So, whoops, I didn't mean to click on that. Let's walk around a bit. Hopefully we can get rid of Jorah's hangover or his drunkenness before we have to fight this battle. Because I really don't want to have to replace him with anybody else. Arn was really the only one capable of replacing him. And he's dead now, unfortunately. So we don't really have anybody that can fill those shoes. Arn was a good character. He was really versatile. Could fill in at basically any position. And just not very lucky. You know, he went down once, and we thought he was dead. He did manage to survive it, but however, you know, he took a pretty severe permanent injury, which made him not quite so good. And then the second time around, he was killed outright. He didn't survive it, so it was unfortunate, but nothing you could really do about it. So we have a few marksmen and many brigand raiders. I don't really have time to finish this battle today, so I'm going to end this here, although it might be a little bit early, and we will fight this battle first thing in the next episode. 11 on 12, I don't think this will be any trouble for us. The marksman can, of course, get lucky and kill some people, as we saw with Arn, but overall these bandits are never really all that much of a threat. So I don't think we have too much to worry about. It may actually be worth switching to our kite shields for this battle. Although they tend to target the backline guys anyway, so I don't know if that really matters. I'll leave the heater shields for now, just because I like not having to worry about blocking in melee combat, but it might be worth using kite shields against these guys in the future. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.